Oh, hey there. Didn't see you there. How's it going? My name is Michaela and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and please click the subscribe button below if you like what you see. So today is the first video of my beauty feedback series. And so what my beauty feedback series entails is me talking about my experiences with tattoos from the neck up, which I like to call my face sleeve. So I have scalp micropigmentation, I have tattoo eyeliner, microbladed brows, and lip blush done. And all the artists did an amazing job, and so I thought it'd be a really cool idea to talk about my experiences since they are such popular services and a lot of people have a lot of questions, and I do see a lot of value in getting it done, and I will be sharing a video at the end of the series just explaining as to why I wanted to get these services done, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So yeah, let's get started. Today I will be talking about my experience with scalp micropigmentation, and I had this done by the lovely, amazing Mackenzie, and she works at Arcane Body Arts, which is located on Commercial Drive in Vancouver, BC. She also did my lip blush as well, and I'm going to save that for a separate video. So, some of you may be watching and wondering, what the heck is scalp micropigmentation? Well, let me tell you. So scalp micropigmentation, also known as SMP. So this is when the cosmetic tattoo artist goes in with a tattoo machine and deposits ink onto the scalp, and this creates the effect of a hair follicle. So this is really great for men and women to create more density in your hair to make it appear like it is thicker, or if you don't have any hair, then it gives the illusion of a really nice fresh shave. This is great because it is a more affordable option. It's a lot less painful and potentially a lot less dangerous in comparison to hair transplants and steroid injections. For me personally, it didn't hurt. I actually thought it felt good. I'm not gonna say that that's gonna be everyone's experience while getting scalp micropigmentation, but it's not actually painful. It is just a little prickly sensation, and it's very minimal. The sessions usually last it varies 1 to 3 hours. Numbing cream is applied beforehand, and Mackenzie lets that sit for 20 minutes. The cream that is used is called Zenza, and it's 5% lidocaine. Just as a little tip, make sure that you bring a hat. If you have hair and you have that numbing cream in, your hair is going to look pretty slick by the time you leave, so bring a hat. So how did I meet Mackenzie? I actually met Mackenzie on Instagram. When I first met her, she was working at the Ink Barber, which is located in Langley, BC, and that's actually where she was trained as well. So through the Ink Barber, they were holding an Instagram contest to win free sessions with their artists, and I actually won. I was one of the 2 winners, and I won sessions that were valued up to $1,400. So for myself, for scalp micropigmentation and where I wanted it done, I found that, or I do find that my hair on the right side of my head is thinner than left, just because this is the side that I sleep on, and then just in my temple area, and just like the general hairline. So I had those touched up, and they still look fantastic. My scalp is very dry, so you may see, and I will show some before and after pictures too, but honestly, she did such a great job, and I have such a nice hairline now. With SMP, it lasts for up to 5 years, and it's always a good idea to get a refresher every 2 to 3 years. So for my cost for this service, it was complimentary, but just please keep in mind that pricing definitely varies for each individual. With Mackenzie, you are able to set up a free consult, so you can go over any questions or concerns that you may have, and just so you can both discuss your desired look and outcome that you'd like to receive. For sessions with Mackenzie, pricing is usually based on 3 sessions plus a touch-up, so 4 altogether, and then it can be dispersed into 3 separate payments. With Mackenzie, it can range between $1,400 and $2,400 for sessions. If you need to go beyond the sessions in the quote, they do range between $150 and $300. I believe it all just depends on the area that needs to be worked on. For individuals that do have dry or oily skin types, I have a dry scalp for sure, so I may have to get additional sessions. The first session that you have is considered to be a test run. So Mackenzie will go in conservatively and test the depth and the retention of the ink on your scalp, and then things can be adjusted accordingly for your second session. So the ink that Mackenzie uses is charcoal based. So what is beneficial about that is that it actually fades into a more gradient effect. With, like I was previously saying in my first video, if ink has higher contents of iron, it's actually going to drastically affect and change the color completely from black to blue or from brown to red. But with charcoal or carbon-based ink, it's nice because it fades out in a more gradient process. So from black to dark gray to gray and so forth. So for training for Mackenzie, she was doing an apprenticeship with the ink barber, and I'm not sure if that's something that they offer anymore. She also already had her bloodborne pathogen certification as well as extensive first aid because, fun fact, she previously used to be a lifeguard, so she just does all kinds of cool things. For Mackenzie's overall vibe, I just love her. Like, she's such a great person, and when I first met her, I just figured out very quickly how passionate that she was about her craft and how seriously that she takes it, and she always puts her best foot forward in anything that she creates, and she's a perfectionist. She's super great to talk to, very easygoing, and I find that even when I didn't have anything to talk about or we were just quiet, it wasn't uncomfortable. And with SMP, this is something that it's a personal topic for many. You can feel very vulnerable or nervous or scared or self-conscious when going into a studio and trusting someone to help you out with something that potentially makes you insecure. And with Mackenzie, you just feel right at home, a non-judgment space, and that's really important to me, especially with me and networking, the people that I communicate with along the way. I just want to build genuine connections with people that really truly care about their clients, and she's definitely one of the nicest artists I've ever met. So and without even her knowing or without her trying or without her asking, Mackenzie was the inspiration for me wanting to start this series. So and so for Arcane Body Arts, where Mackenzie works now, it's just such a great, rad, and warm and welcoming place. And they're actually vegan too, which is really neat. They're just so kind, and I had a tattoo. I got a tattoo done by an amazing artist there by the name of Lydia, and I had to reschedule a couple times, and I did it within the guidelines, but I just really appreciated that they never got annoyed or frustrated with me, and I felt like they handled it really nicely, and I was really impressed, and I definitely appreciated that. And so I'll always keep going back. Here's a little before and after action just so you can see just how awesome Mackenzie is. And but yeah, that's everything for today. That's my experience with Mackenzie and scalp micropigmentation. It's really great for individuals. What I'm most passionate about, I love helping those with trichotillomania and alopecia and anyone that's undergone chemo treatments and undergone or experienced severe hair loss to any extent. I'm here to help you and try to explain these services better to you. If you are interested in getting any of these services done by Mackenzie, Mackenzie does have a link for a website, and please keep in mind that Mackenzie or none of the artists that I'm featuring in my beauty feedback series have asked me to do this for them. This is just my personal interest, and I love talking about my experiences, and I don't expect anything in return. So for my next video, I'm going to be talking about my experience with JoJo. Our business is Looks Wow, which is located in International Village in Vancouver, BC. And I got tattoo eyeliner with her, and out of all of the things that I have had done, that one by far is my favorite. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something new. I hope you have a great day, and see you next time. Bye.